Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. And this is a mug. I don't drink coffee, but made hot chocolate. Had hot chocolate in there. The coffee maker, like I said, I don't drink coffee. My beautiful wife drinks coffee. But you can also use it to get hot water for tea or hot chocolate or whatever. I always put a little milk in it if I'm using water, just to kind of make it nicer. So, I wasn't able to take my beautiful wife out to eat for Valentine's Day, but my uncle called today, and he said he's sending something. He didn't say what it was. You know, it could be my dad's uniform. You know, he's had my dad's uniform since before I was born. I guess that was when my dad was in the Navy. That's when my parents first met, was when my dad was Navy. So hopefully it'll be enough that I can take her out to a nice restaurant. Where, I don't know. There's a place called J.P. Stevens in Renge. There's my uncle. He sold a house in Renge many, many years ago. And he also used to have a rental house in Keene. But we were talking on the telephone, and he was saying, there used to be this restaurant called The Forge in Renge. So we looked it up, and although The Forge restaurant isn't there anymore, the building is there. It's still a restaurant. The building was first built in like the 1700s. You know, pretty amazing that it's still around, and it's been a number of different things. But according to the reviews on Yelp, doesn't have very good rating. But there's an Italian restaurant going toward Keene that's nice, that looks nice. Not cheap, I don't think. There's a Chinese restaurant in the same direction. I mean, I don't want to take her to, like, Fritz's or... what's that cafe I like? Lindy's or Friendly's. I don't want to take her someplace like that. I want to take her someplace nice. I mean, she deserves it. You know, so... I don't know. I mean, hopefully it'll get here before Friday, because right now we're broke. You know, we're broke. And what did I make for us to eat tonight? Potatoes and kidney beans and some crushed tomatoes, and then some tomatoes with chili. I tried not to make it so hot. I mean, to me it's not hot, but I always make things too hot.
It wasn't that hot. It's just after a while you eat it and it gets builds up.
So we're kind of scrimping by right now. You know, we're trying to save some of this stuff in case it's things fall apart and we can't get to the store, or the economy completely bottoms out, but yeah, the reason my uncle was calling, he says, for my birthday. My birthday is, tomorrow is 26th? Sweetie?
Yes.
Yes, tomorrow's the 26th. Oh, I could have looked that up. Oh, look, my hair, it's shorter, it looks better down, doesn't it? My wife cut it.
Well, it'll look better when you get it washed and it's not sticking out at all angles, too.
Yeah. I was going to take a shower last night. I'll take one today.
Sure.
You know what I would like to do? I can't find this website again. For the life of me, I can't find it. So we could build like a garage or something like that, and then do the inside like a house or a cabin. And then there are buildings you can buy, either aluminum or wood or metal or this or that. Well, I guess aluminum is metal, but and they're cheaper than buying like one of those cabin kits. We could get a barn, they have barn kits, and they have like these New Ireland barn kits, formerly known as New England. These New Ireland barn kits, and they, everything is, they mortar and tenon or whatever they call it. Everything is carved up and fitted, pre-fitted. You don't use a bunch of nails and screws. The wood fits into the next piece of wood. It's pretty cool. We get a wood stove for cooking, and a solar oven as well. We would like a solar oven, or at least I would.
I have a hen house.
Gotta have a hen house. Probably a couple of goats. Because my wife likes to knit and crochet, and we could get couple of Angoras, and then she'd have some Angora. Of course, we'd have to process it, but
get some geese to guard the place.
Yeah, get some geese to guard. Get maybe
they'll chase you off.
Yeah. Get a couple of alpaca or a couple of llamas, and of course Lucky would like, oh cool, I have friends now. As long as it's not a dog.
If we get goats that have the right temperament, they might help the geese run you off.
Yeah.
Especially the male goats. I've heard they're very, very bad to butt people.
Well, when I lived outside of Houston, my big brother Jeff, he took me to this place. I think he knew these people. I think they boarded horses there, and they had this goat. And he would come up behind people and butt them. And he did that to me a couple of times. And they're strong, because I used to work with goats. When I lived in the hill country, I worked on ranches, and goats are strong. And these are domestic goats, but they're still powerful critters. We could have some livestock, have a few acres of land. I could do some of the work. It'd be nice. It's a dream. Anyway, I guess happy birthday to me.